Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful blue sky, sun shining, calm breeze morning. It's absolutely lovely outside, and I bet there's quite a chill in the air. I haven't been out yet. Anyway, I'm Boundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading, as well as a mini weather report. It is just so gorgeous out there. I'm looking outside now. We're focused now on the cards. Let's go across to them, bringing our spirit guides with us. And here they are. Gorgeous, gorgeous Gilda Brevi Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti using the expanded edition. And today we've got two of the cards from that section and the last card in the actual older traditional deck, card 36. So we've got the dice in the home space. We've got the time in our theme arena. So this is the overall theme of the day. And we have 36, the cross, in our workspace, and that is a 6 of clubs in the corner that corresponds to playing cards. That deck that we all grew up with. I'm sure nearly everyone would have played Go Fish or things like that, Can, Canasta, all sorts of things like that. Now, here's our wisdom card. Show that to you, and there are two things we should give our children. One's roots and the other is wings. We do need to eventually let them fly the coop, fledge, all that sort of thing. Whatever the sayings are that you might have as far as it's time for you to leave home, that sort of thing. Now, I shall pan into this, whoops, that was quick. I went to go and click the button to take me there, and I actually clicked on exactly the right one to show me the full set of cards there. Wow. Okay, now, a good morning to Anne, who's saying good morning, Roz. Thank you for being here. That is a little bit fuzzy, isn't it? I'm going to have to fiddle one day with the webcams to see if I can get that focus looking a little better from here. I don't want to do it now because we're already in our reading, okay? And we have a good morning from Fiona. Good morning, Ros Girly, and all around the globe. A good afternoon and a good evening with those gorgeous hearts. Thank you, Fiona. And I hope you got my that you were on early enough to get that the card 36 has the 6 of clubs in the corner as that playing card equivalent. Okay, now let's go to time. As a theme, wow, we have all the time that we need for whatever it is we are doing today. That in itself has some wonderful distinctive items in it. I can't get any closer than that. That is as close as that zoom is going to go. And I don't want to fiddle with the arm of the webcam either. So you've got something that might suit you. Each and every one of us, there is something that might suit you. So we've got the pendulum clocks, we've got the hourglass, there is an hour, there is a candle, here it is. There's a wonderful mechanism that I would love to see a clock that's in this particular shape. It looks like the orbiting type moons and stuff around a planet sort of mechanism. I love the look of that. I'm not sure what that bird is. I'll just say it's one of those that rises at the dawn, like the rooster. And we also have the cuckoo clock. We've got so many different timing pieces in here. Set your time to being which one you would like to follow through with. There is even a sundial here. I just noticed it. Let me see. There it is, just above the hour. See that one? That's the sundial. You can just see it there. So many different ways that you can choose to measure your time, even when you feel that you're past, caring, or I'm just getting these words. It doesn't always matter that you keep time. There are moments through a day that you need to have an awareness of it so that, if you've got an appointment and it's in the morning, to be aware of it. If you've got an appointment in the afternoon, to be aware of it. I have an appointment this afternoon for my haircut, so I need to be aware of it. But I've got the sequence of things that are happening in my day that my time feels like it is inbuilt. I don't need to carry a watch. I don't wear a watch. I don't need to carry the phone. I have that gist of what the time is doing. Lunchtime, we know that when it's overhead, it's about when our tummies start to get a bit peckish and we're knowing that it's lunchtime. It's all of that. Feel what the time is going to be for you today so that you can fully immerse yourself in knowing that whatever time something is happening is the perfect timing. Okay? And that's the message that the spirits have got for us in the time card today. Be openly aware and conscious of what your time is doing, whether you need to be specific or whether you can just relax into knowing that the time is perfect whenever things happen. Okay, so that's what I've got for that. Just checking the comments again because I can see that Fiona, you've just rocked up as I was going through the cards. So she does have the numerology of the day at least so far. So the day today is a 2 card with the 4th of the 6th, 2025. Thanks for that one, Fiona. At least we've got a start. And, oh God, excuse me. Getting a message that my stream quality is lowered because there's too much happening, and yet I've only just got my streaming software happening and Facebook in the background, and that is showing me that I'm not live. Why? I've got to just check this. What streams I've got? It's going to the YouTube. Yes, it is. It is going to Facebook. I didn't refresh the screen. That's okay. It's going to the Rosboundy YouTube, the Psychic Rosboundy page on Facebook, and the profile on Facebook. So it is all there. So thank you for being here, each and every one of you. I still haven't finished though, because we're in on the home space now. And what we've got here is the dice. It is a bit like the potluck, the chance of whatever is going to happen today, like the timing of what we've got happening today as well. Now, before I get into that, I've just noticed, Sandra, you've popped up your comment. Us country girls pick up on the sun and time. Our parents taught us, yes, dads would be hungry and mums had the food ready. Yes, you're so right there, Sandra. Fully agree. And Fiona has got the full numerology there for us as our numbers, the cards 37, 39, and 36 with the 6. So we have the rainbows there. You press the button too quickly, Fiona, and that's disappeared too quickly because I'm not too sure with card 37 and 39. You've added all of the numbers of the dice on that as well. I'm just going to pop that up again so people can tell the difference. So where 37 equals the 1 or 10 or 1, 39 has the 13 as well, which is all of the faces of the dice as numbers added in too. Okay, so that's where that comes from, which gives us a 4 for the day with the card, with all the numbers that are relevant on these cards. Thank you so much. I'm glad you go into that sort of detail because I hadn't remembered to pick up on those dice numbers. So good thought, good thinking, wonderful effort. You do a great job with that. Thank you. Now, with that dice, it's the luck of the throw of the dice, having some playfulness in your day. And this is around the home space, so a lot of things are going to just be by chance. For whatever you're experiencing as your day, oops, sorry, hang on, just going to shift something out the way again. So bring in that sense of fun and playfulness. Know that, sometimes things are needing to be just left up to chance and spirit assisting, because I do think at times, I do feel that spirit has their finger in every pie. We just need to give them permission to allow them to continue on with that help that we are getting. And some specific instances, we do need to consult with them and ask. And at times I feel that that's where the dice come into it. You've got a few thoughts in your head, choices, and you might say, if you've got a list of things that are choices and you throw the die, you might only just have the one with a list of 6. and they're numbered, and you've got, okay, let's do number 6 first, if that's what the dice, the one single dice would land on, and you'd cross that off. You'd do that task or do whatever it is, and then you'd cross that one out of the list, and that sort of thing. So, oops, I've just got to get rid of another thing. I didn't turn off notifications. I can't remember how to do it on on the Mac. I know there's a way, but we're here for such a short time. So take the chance today. Feel into that joy and adventure with spirit as we throw the die in the air and find how it lands, and bring that into our playfulness, throughout the day. We've got the time for this, so spend some time on self too. Okay, here we have in our workspace that almost feels the opposite. You've got the full-on playfulness and chance here, and in the workspace here today we've got the cross, which is that sense of responsibility and doing doing things for each other. Sometimes we are taking up too much that is another person's responsibility. Let them do what they need to be doing. Yes, you might have to wait a bit, but you've got the time to have that woven into your day today, so that you can wait. Be patient. What do you think is, as far as it is partly too, how we believe things should be or shouldn't be, and all that sort of stuff. What way are you judging? Is it really a good thing to judge anything and just be as it is? Let it be. Sometimes it is, not making a decision or a choice is making a decision, and you are still enacting or acting on something that you feel from your gut feeling, your intuition, because this is woven in with what is your natural feels of intuition. That is what you sense within yourself, with all of who you are, being who you are now, being all of the life experiences in your workspaces, as to what feels right, what you need to move on with, what you need to chop off and leave it, because sometimes what we're bringing with us is old ways, and we're needing to finish off those. It could be too, being this, that the card 36 with the Lenormand is in the traditional Lenormand, is the last card. It is a completion as well. Not quite like the coffin, but it is that completion of the cycle, and we are able to say, well, that was a good job done. Thank you, be grateful, and then continue moving on with what might be next. So trust whatever it is that's being given to you in the right timing for this today. So, it feels to me very much that inner trust and gut feeling stuff today. We're really being given the time and awareness, bringing it to our consciousness, that what we are going to do is have some fun. We are going to finish up with some things and let people have their own responsibilities in, whatever way it means and needs to be. Trust what you're feeling from that, and if in doubt, ask your spirit guides. Okay, that's the summary that I have. Now, I know that we do have different interpretations. Each and every one of us are meant to have different interpretations. You know your specific life situation and what's happening around you. So definitely jump into that and move with it as you are trusting your spirit guides. Now, I'm a little confused here, Fiona. Was there some misaddings up? Okay, or something, because I'm seeing two different numerologies here. So here's the other one that I think went to my page. I'm just going, yes, this one went to my profile and you've taken it off. So that one's not right. I don't know. Thank you for doing this, Fiona. I so appreciate the numerology you share with us. And Sandra, our choice is yes or no. Yes, usually a maybe is a no. Today's not about sitting on the fence. No, it's not, or it is. You've got the time to make the choice, but you're still going to have to do a one or the other in some sense, because the dice do fall as they do. And yeah, so for you, it's not about sitting on the fence. Thank you for sharing that one, Sandra. Yes. And Anne, thank you Ros saying thank you, Ros. Now my comments aren't coming up. Or didn't I hit it properly? No, I didn't. Okay. Okay. And Fiona, you did make a mistake here and you moved it. Yeah, so you're in my profile. Thank you. That's okay. It's all good, and it gives an encouragement for people to actually work out their own numbers if they so desire from any cards that they do use themselves. And there is choices. Thank you so much for those beautiful hearts, Michaela. Lovely to see you here. So as you can see with the numbers, let me just go back to the cards. Right. Wrong way with the button. I mean, if you choose a system for yourself to do the numerology, you can choose to just use the main number on the card if that's all you would like to use. Or as Fiona does, and I really appreciate it, in this one she added up all of these, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these numbers as well. And she also added up the 6 that's visible on this card for the 6 of clubs corresponding to that. That is the playing cards. Okay, so there are different ways that you can choose. That I think really the trick is to be consistent so that you become more into what is your pattern of reading, what you'd like to see from the cards. And if it shifts up because you feel that Spirit's telling you to change it around a bit and do a different spread or a different way of adding the numbers, flow with that and trust what guidance you're getting. It might reveal quite a few different results for you that have more meaning specifically for you. Okay, now, and Fiona has said, have a wonderful day, Ros Gurley, and all around the globe, a good afternoon or a good evening. Thank you so much for being here with me this morning. And with anything, keep being the best you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.